Jailer Rock percent off collector. We're here with another What's in the Box. And here we have a couple of smaller figurines that I picked up at an online estate sale. And if you've seen any of these videos, of course, thank you. And if you haven't, I just gotta say that if you're a collector, whether it's something you're looking for specific, if you're just doing it for fun, just to see new things, a lot of times auctions, estate sales, especially online versions, a lot of people stay away from it because they're afraid that they're going to always get outbid by resellers or whales, people that spend a lot of money and so on. And that definitely can happen. I mean, I saw like I think it was one of the GI Joe, I forgot which ones. It was one of the sealed in, not sealed in box, but it had the original box, and it went, the bids started going crazy right away. So yeah, I understand that there's going to be some things like that, but on the other hand, there are items that people sometimes just leave there. They don't do anything. And for instance, these are two different lots that I got for $3 each, and I got them because the first one, of course, is because I like Star Trek, and the other one was just because it looked cool and interesting, and I wanted to learn about it. And for $3, I was like, hey, why not? So let's start with that first. So it's these guys back here, and so this is from a game, and I know I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's Navia, Navie, and then I guess Dratp, Dratp. So this is a game that came out in 2004, and it basically is kind of a mix between like anime and chess. So you have these pieces, and you can see here, this is 2004, first edition, Bandai. So this tells you like what it can do, has its number. It tells you like, I guess the effect or what it has. So it's like decrease the range of movement as indicated on the compass, cannot be taken by your opponent. So I mean, that's kind of cool. So this is like anime inspired chess. There's different moves that you can do. You can get different crystals as well that goes with it. I admit I never heard of this game, but I always like the design that a lot of these tabletop games put into their figures. So I was like, hey, for that price, that's cool. And I just like all around. I mean, I was never a chess player. It just wasn't my game. But I did play Battle Chess, if anyone knows like the old PC game. I got into that for a while, so I did learn the basics of chess, and that was a lot of fun playing that. But it's not like I was good or anything. I got my butt kicked even on easy because I'm just that terrible. But I do like when they take a style, something existing and add to it, because then maybe someone who felt like regular chess wasn't their game could play something like this, and since it has like that anime added to it, it'll be more interesting than, your standard bishop, knight, king, queen, rook, and so on. So, as I said, all of these, I think the bidding was $1. I think somebody put $1, and then I just put $3 just to see, And the good thing about making bids on stuff like this is that it isn't something that I was dying for. So if someone all of a sudden threw down $10 or something, I probably wouldn't have bought it, just because it's not something I'm looking for. But the person never came back and bid, so I was like, all right, cool. $3 for these cool little figures that look sweet. Now, I'm not sure if the ones that like this are colored are special. I assume all of them you could paint them, but I don't know, did someone paint this or not? When I looked it up, I did see this person already looking like this, so I assume it's not. So I guess maybe these are kind of like what would be like the kings, I guess, maybe. As I said, I don't know this game, so no, actually I was just looking at my notes here. So no, this wasn't painted. This actually does come like this. So it looks like these maybe would be one of either the king, hero class, or whatever you would call their main person that you're trying to take down, and then the ones in gray are the army. But I did like this. I mean, the detail on it's nice. I really like the colors. So I thought it was really cool. And so you also have the cards here. Oops, sorry, Andorian. The Andorians are gonna come after me for that. So it also came with these cards, and it was cool that the person actually put it in like a protective sleeve, so you could see the name Collector Miniatures Game. So you have the cards as well. So I don't know if these cards are just reference or if you actually play them. As I said, I'll take some more time to see what the game is all about, because you never know, maybe I end up liking it. So this looks like it matches her, so that's cool. And so then you just have all these different ones, and like I said, I really like the colors and all that, and the design of these things. And look at that, that is sweet. Yeah, this is like another one of the heroes. So altogether, I have to say that that was cool. And as I said, $3 state sales online. And the great thing about the online auctions I do is I go and pick them up. So I only do the ones that are local to me, just because sometimes the ones that aren't local, you have to pay not only a higher shipping cost, but then there's usually a minimum of like, I think $50 worth of wins of bids for you to go get it. Whereas the local one, you just pay, it's like a really small little fee, I think, per bid of 50 cents or something. And then you just go pick it up. And it's really easy to just go pick it up. You show your ID and they bring all your stuff out already packaged. They make sure everything's there and working. And then you take it home. So really like that. So this was the one that I was really interested in getting, just because it was older and it's, you know, it's something I actually am into, which is Star Trek. So all that you see here is from the Star Trek 1991 Hamilton authorized PVC figures. So the cool thing about this is two of them came still new in the package. So of course we have Spock doing the Vulcan salute right there, and you can see on the bottom here, Mr. Spock, 1991 Hamilton authorized user. That's kind of weird for a name, right? Hamilton authorized user. So obviously these aren't action figures, they're just stand figures. But I still think that they're cool. You know, it's like, to me, it kind of matched with the previous set where it's like smaller figures that could almost play chess. You could almost play like Star Trek chess with this. I guess it would be, I guess Spock would be the queen, maybe? I don't know. And then the other new one that came with this was Kirk. The face is kind of interesting on Kirk. Look at that. He kind of looks like, It's kind of interesting how they went with the face with that. And, you know, I like that they actually made the built-in stand, like you can't take them off the stand, but the built-in stand is, you know, the Star Trek, Starfleet symbol and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. But for me, a lot of it was, I wanted to check out some of the other races. Like, for instance, this one, I didn't know this guy, like, ooh, wow, can you see that? So Tellarite. See, I didn't realize, I didn't know that at first. As I said, the original, I mean, I've heard of the race, but I don't remember if they've shown that race in the newer ones. The original, I admit, I did not. I watched it, but man, I watched it back when, you know, it was still on cable and stuff, not even streaming. So it was all broken up. So it's like one of these days I just gotta go back. I know that they have like a restored or version where, you know, they cleaned a couple of things up. So here's the Tellarite. And then if you saw the other video that we did with the lot of Star Trek figures, you'll see that we already got this guy, Mugatu. Yeah. So we already got this guy in an actual action figure, but it's cool to see his PVC version as well. And I have to say, this has some weight to it. Like, this is not like hollow type plastic. Like, this feels like it has some, you know, pretty good weight. And like I said, the paint on it and stuff looks really nice. I mean, I've seen some modern figures that have more paint bleeding and stuff than what you see on an older figure like this. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's not an action figure, but it's still cool. And then the Gorn, you see him, and it's like already ready to fight. Look at those eyes. I love the detail on the eyes there. And then the teeth. Doesn't that almost look like a lightsaber? Got knee pads. I like the way the gold shines on his, I guess, tunic. And then, what is that? Is that just like a stone? Or was there supposed to be more to this or not? Did they have laser whips? I don't remember if that's what that's supposed to be. And even like his gauntlets. The green is a cool looking green. It's kind of like almost that The Visitors lizard green. But very cool. And then I remember these guys. I mean, these guys are in the... No, it's not the intro. It's in the outro. They show these guys. See? So, and I always... These guys kind of freaked me out. Just because, like, in the outro, it's just a picture, a still image of them looking all weird. And, of course, got the robe. And, I mean, look at how this looks. Like, you can tell, again... And this is one of the things I like about buying auctions and estate sales and stuff in general, is seeing how people have taken care of stuff. Because, I mean, this is still clean and shiny. I mean, even the head is shiny. Look at the shine on this thing. I didn't clean this. Like, it came like this. So I have to say that the design and everything is really nice. And then, last but not least, is the Andorian. And it's like, I like even the tentacles. Look good. I mean, again, the shirt. I mean, look at the shine on that. The blue and all that. It really looks nice. And of course, you know, this is just something that you pose. But, you know, the stands are really nice. As you can see, they all stand well. And it's just a nice little collection. So, again, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 7 of these for $3. Definitely a wonderful deal. So I gotta say, overall, I was really happy with this lot. It's just something cool. I mean, yeah, this could be something that I end up selling or trading to a friend later. But you know, I can definitely tell you that it's something that I've enjoyed, just going out and finding and collecting something like this. And having fun with it. So if you've had fun watching this video and hanging out with me, please leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think about this lot. Also, as far as just in general going on to looking for toys on auctions, estate sales, I'd love to hear stories of people who've gone out and done this. Also, of course, you know, if you leave like or subscribe, it also helps me out. But just coming and checking out these videos with me makes me happy, and geeking out and enjoying just toy collecting in general. So once again, thanks a lot for watching this, and until next time, remember my motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you next time.